Do you want to be the best Holy Priest ever? Well, let's go. First, there are two things you always must do as a Holy Priest. 1. You have to transmog the Absolution armor from tier 6. If you don't have it, get farming. If you don't use it, you're a scrub. That's just it. 2. Subscribe to watch the epic gameplay videos I'm gonna release later this season on my Holy Priest riding my epic Hawk Strider. Holy Priests are like the OG WoW healer. You know, if you ask someone what they played as a healer back in vanilla WoW, they will say I played a priest. And if they say they played like a shaman or a druid, you'll just laugh at them and say, oh, so you were bad at the game. I see. As a Holy Priest, health bar go down, you press heal, health bar go up. Easy. First, let's get the boring shit out of the way. The stat priority. For raids, you wanna go intellect, then critical strike equals mastery, into versatility, into haste. And for dungeons, you wanna build it a little bit differently. So you wanna build intellect into critical strike equals haste, into versatility, into mastery. Why these stats, you may ask? Yeah, well, your mastery is basically another hot that applies automatically when you heal. It's like free healing. You can basically just AFK after you cast a heal and it heals for you. Great if you're multitasking, you know, watching Twitch or something on your other screen. For talents, you got both the Oracle and Archon hero talent builds. If you read guides online, they suggest that the Oracle is for high Mythic plus and the Archon is for casual Mythic plus. To be honest, during the Mythic 0 preseason, I played with both. They're both fine. I think that the Oracle is a bit fidgety with their little extra action button you need to keep a track of. And Archon is just cool, casting that halo, making you feel like the actual Pope of World of Warcraft. The regular talents, I'll throw them up here, how a typical Holy Priest talent build could look like. You have to be aware that I am always going to choose Leap of Faith, because I like trolling in dungeons and, you know, maybe saving some guy's life. It's what I call a moment of glory. And if you're playing Archon, you always have to select the Halo talent, otherwise it just doesn't work. So if you want to play like you're trying to take a wheelchair up the stairs when you're healing, then play Archon without Halo. Looking at tier lists before the expansion launched, you know, Holy Priests were classified as good, but they were pretty far down on the rankings behind the drunken monks, the wannabe priests, which is the holy paladins, the tree-hugging furries of the rest of druids, and the dragon cosplayers of the preservation evokers, and of course the best class ever, which is the restoration shaman. The only spec that the Holy Priest was ahead of was its twin brother, the discipline priest. So as a priest, you also got quite some utility. You're not like the Swiss army knife of the restoration shaman. You're more like the old plumber guy that comes to your home and tries to fix not only your pipes but your wind fan and electricity as well. You got Psychic Scream as a stop. You got Holy Word Chastise, which means that you're basically throwing holy water on the enemy, stunning them for a short duration. You got Shackle Undead that you can use to hard CC mobs, like when Incorporeal is up. And you also got Mind Control and Dominate Mind that you can really cheese in dungeons and make sure that you get a powerful ally to deal damage for you. One of the most common Holy Priests mistakes are that you got tools to fit every situation, but it's like you're trying to hit a nail with a screwdriver. You need to choose the right one all the time. So make sure to note the mana costs of all your spells and try to select the correct one for every situation so that you're not running out of mana so your tank gets angry at you or flames you for being bad.
Stay left, please. Stay left. Stay left. Pick him up, pick him up.
How the fuck does the tank die twice on the pole? Magmadar and now Golmag. Holy shit!
Real talk, like...
Which happens to every healer at some point. The number one thing to... fuck, wait. Fucking robot vacuumer is here trying to disturb me while I'm recording this video. Great. And one of the major ways to improve as a Holy Priest is to prioritize efficient spells like Prayer of Mending, Divine Star, Halo, and using your core holy words like Holy Word Serenity and Holy Word Sanctify as often as you can, since they're the most mana efficient spells and they're healing for the most. Imagine that you can safely throw an uppercut without wasting too much energy while you're boxing, but instead you choose to go for the wide swing, wasting energy and missing every time. Prioritize in the right way. Another way, especially if you play the Holy Priest or Priest Healer in the classic versions of the game, is that you're used to casting a Renew a lot. Renew is mana heavy and basically shit. Don't cast it unless you're on the move and you just need to throw some topping off heals for your party. Another thing is that Holy Priests are like a wheelchair class. You cannot move effectively. It's not like you have Spirit Walker's Grace or some other insanely overpowered movement ability like the other classes do. So you need to make a battle plan, draw out where you need to move and when you need to move, and make sure that you have spells ready for it, like your holy words, since they are instant cast. Another area of improvement is making sure that you understand your Holy Priest cooldowns. You understand that if you want to use Divine Hymn, it's a channel spell, so you need to make sure you're standing still, and it's gonna heal for a shit ton. Remember that Guardian Spirit also is actually a cheat death, and it increases the healing taken by the target. And when you're using Apotheosis, which is the preferred talent for Mythic Plus, that you're gonna be able to pump out a lot of Holy Word healing. So make sure that you're planning these out. Don't overlap them too much. It's a big waste to first cast Apotheosis and then instantly cast Divine Hymn. That means you're basically wasting your Apotheosis uptime. So use them all separately and spread them out when they're needed the most. For example, if you're playing a boss that requires a lot of movement, use Apotheosis. And if you're playing a boss where you don't have to move and there's no area of effect damage coming in, just use a Divine Hymn and you'll be good to go. As always, make sure to manage where you're drinking, so you're not just sitting your ass down and making the party wait for you. You need to make sure that everything flows smoothly. And other than that, record yourself, check your Warcraft logs, and ask for help in the major discords. The best way to actually improve, it's like everything in life, you know, if you're gonna learn to play the guitar, you can watch all the videos you want about playing the guitar, but you're not gonna get better at playing the guitar before you start playing the guitar. Same thing is with healing and learning a new class in WoW. Make sure to get in there, try, fail, try again, improve all the time. And with that said, make sure to subscribe and see you in the next video with Season 1 coming up soon. I'm really looking forward to doing some Mythic Plus keys. Take care, boys. Ciao.